The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Good job right there. To you. 14. 54, right there.
The drive starts with C.J. Prosise. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
14.
It's now second and 6. 26-yard line.
I'll go special. 2-6. It's out of time.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson, flush to his right. It's caught, block it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Check, watch 54. Ain't no set. Right there, 54. 54, Mike. Hey, come on out here, come get some. Come on here, come get some. He don't want it. Mike's 54. Hold up for a second. 54. Here we go.
On first down, Prosise. And an alley to run. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. C.J. Prosise, 56 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. You talk about explosion plays. There's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate. Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory.
And he's into the clear. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman taking it in as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. On first and 10, it's Wilson. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Now a handoff here to his running back. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. A second down carry for Procise. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a third down and 6 to go.
Check. 54, Mike. 50, go. Check. Watch 54. Watch the curls. Right there. 54, right? 19. 54, Mike. Check Mike.
Now Wilson. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Check crunch. Friday. 25. Hey, 0.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. These two teams all tied after one. They'll try and run down here with Procise. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Wilson going to hand it to Procise. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal.
Left pass.
On third and goal, Wilson escaping the pressure right. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
That's a tough one there defensively because look at the stops they got on first and second down, and it was first and second and goal. And then on third down, they cover the receivers, but they leave an alley open for him to find, and he does. That is frustrating. You do almost everything right, and he still ends up in the end zone.
Now Myers for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 77 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one taken from the 7. And that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Wilson, and he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Got it. Watch the screen. Gun. Mike's 54. Get that quarterback, D-line. Alert. Mike's
Throwing again on second down. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And that one complete to Marshawn Lynch. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I'm going to run you over. Check it out. Show it up. Four down. Good job right there. Go. 54. One fluff. Check. Watch 54.
Wilson turns and gives to Procise. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen.
Bring out. Mike 51. Hey, I'm going 4 down. Mike 51.
From the 27, Wilson flushed out right. He'll get this out to Lynch, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Watch the curl. Out. Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Mike 51.
Hey, 0.
On second and goal, Wilson, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to regain the lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. To throw is Garoppolo. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Wait.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. They'll let this thing go for Sanders. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. Thank goodness, that means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Check right 54. Right 54. Check.
Here's Wilson to throw. And he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jacob Hollister in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. Gets this one to Juszczyk. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be a second down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On second down, it's Coleman. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 5.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 18 yards, first down Niners. Now Garoppolo. And this hasn't been the typical. Now the ball comes loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from him, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Watch out. Check Mike 54. Go, 54. It's a party now. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch. Hang out. Bam. Look left.
Here's Procise. The tackle by Eric Armstead. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49-yard line.
Good guys, 4 down. Right there, 54, right there. 14. Bring it.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Completes it to Coleman. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Here we go. Check.
Garoppolo. The quick slant caught, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 7-yard touchdown grab. as his guys are back within a single score. And that score there makes this a much more manageable deficit.
Agreed, because before that touchdown, this looked like this was about over. Instead, they've got hope. They're back in the game. They feel better about themselves, and now they have a chance to make some more plays.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth and final quarter. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
Right there. 54. Go. Here we go. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Here we go, T. Here I come. One flip. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Go. Hey, watch that.
Again, they run. Again, it's Prosise. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Third and short, it's Prosise. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Rush in. Kill. Right there. 54. Right there. Check. You ain't doing nothing. Go. You ain't doing nothing today. Sponge. Hey, 0.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll set them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
That's gonna be a long day. Deuce. Check 30.
And to give this time to the tailback. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
25. Check 25. Hey, alert. Front it. Mike's 5-4.
Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes the catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. Touchdown, 49ers. Emmanuel Sanders, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Come on, man. Let's go.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here to tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. Oh,
Wilson to throw. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. On third down, Procise. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
Check. Gun. 56. Here we go.
Now Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. I get and appreciate that they wanted to go for the win, not play for overtime, but that's the cost right there.
Not so sure their fans feel the same way as you when they just watch that ball get picked and taken the other way, and now they're down 6. Looks like it's going to be a loss for them. An absolute catastrophe when they tried to be aggressive.
Gold with the extra point, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense, of course.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the